When I architect a solution, whether it's going to be mobile, web-based, desktop-based, doesn't matter, I like to adhere to patterns. They don't have to be written in stone, gospel, but a pattern always helps you build a better system, in my opinion. If you're talking about a mobility application, model view view model fits very, very well if you're talking about writing like a Windows 8 tablet, what they call an RT application or a Windows Store application. Same with the Windows Phone. You break things down to a model view view model. You've got your views, which in this case is whatever you're going to display on the tablet or the phone or the desktop or the web or whatever the case may be. You've got your view model, which is where all your logic's buried. And then you've got your model, which is how you're representing the data that the application is consuming or displaying to the user. As a general rule, if you stick to that pattern, which I tend to do, you end up with a lot of flexibility in how your application eventually works. With your business logic buried behind the scenes, running on a server, for instance, with your model being buried somewhere else, could be on a local database, could be on a Windows Azure SQL server, could be in a local file system, whatever it is you're trying to expose to the user. And then your view laid on top of that, you get a lot of flexibility. So what I found is if I go with a model view view model pattern like that, I can build an application with all of its warts and shortcomings or whatever the case may be. And I can take it and I can make it work on a phone, and I can make it work on a tablet, and I can make it work on the desktop with very, very little modification. So I can write it once, and then by only changing the way I'm presenting the data to the users, I can get 3 applications out of it. I can run across an entire set of platforms without much trouble. The benefit to that, or I should say the downside to that benefit, it gets a little more complicated. Not a lot. It's a well-established pattern. Any decent developer can understand the code going on under the hood. It's not like I'm reinventing algorithms. It's pretty straightforward stuff. But the benefit you get out of that, I think is well worth the slight hit you're going to take in complexity, because it gives you so much more flexibility.